Join me in welcoming Professor William Malm.
Thank you very much. Always a pleasure to be here. But you know, I came here in 1960, and Hackett came here in 61, and we started a new wave. All the previous wave was great, but they're all dead. So we're the last gasp of the second wave. And of course, we come from a different tradition. For example, a thing that used to be overhead projections, recordings on tape, ancient stuff. But fortunately, the overhead projector broke down. So I'm now learning for the first time in my life to use one of these. So if I don't electrocute myself, I will lecture. Okay? And of course, I'm going to talk about Japanese music. And I guess the first thing I'm going to put, oh, it's up there. Did I touch it or show up? All right. Here it is, straight out of the last century. On an overhead, nice overhead, which I couldn't use because the overhead wouldn't work. Music is a need, but music is not an international language. Everyone who took a class from me over the last, well, there were a lot of years, 34 years. 34 years, that was a standard model. So just so I feel at home, let's all do that first line together. Music is not an international language. This class, one more time, please. Music is not an international language. Okay, I spent 34 years doing that, so you better remember it. I see some of the students with that, they're in their ball down kind of fat, but I say, you know, music is not an international language. They still know it. But okay, but we're going to only deal with Japanese music. But one of the questions that comes up right away is, what's the difference? The biggest difference, really, between Western music, traditional Western music, and Japanese music is chords. The West loves harmony. Japan gets along without it very well. It's absolutely fundamental. Just think, your whole life was set, you know, chords. Right? That's a piece of music. Or it's just amazing, you know. Or 5-2, eyes are blue, all how you could does anybody know my God? Chord, right? Here, I don't have to, okay, I'll play the piece. Yeah, oh, I know that piece. 5-2, eyes are blue, see? Chords are important to you, but it's not in Japan. Our orientation, you see, is basically vertical. We have a tune on top, and we look down to make sure we're on the right chord. Okay? Japan is looking this way, not that way. So let me give you an example. This is from Nagauta. It's the kind of music we played here. And the kind of thing this book is all the text of every song we sang in here in the last 34 years of Nagauta. So I know something about Nagauta. And I'm going to play you an example. I'm going to try to do this thing once. Okay, here we are. Here's a piece. Okay? That's the text of what's going on. And now I thought we'd just start with a sing-along. All right? All right. Oh. Well, you may have a little problem. I guess you do have kind of a problem there, don't you? Well, maybe I better play it. Hoping it's going to play. All right, in a natural singing voice, the Japanese natural singing voice. But now this is a very modern piece. This is a modern notation, right? But I had a problem with it. When I tried to transcribe that into Western notation, I had a problem. I found out the tune was always in the wrong place. Then I went back. Hopefully this will go back. Ha! It did. Whew. All right. And hey, I got a little dot to play with it. Oh boy, okay. New toy. You see, what happens is these are just, there are two beats between each of these. Ba, da, da. So you get sa, do, no, you know. But look at a curious thing. These are the pitches you play, okay, right along there. But notice here are the pitches we play. But if you look at it carefully, this is the vocal part, and this is the shamisen part. Here's the note 1, right? But where's the note 1 for the voice? Over here. Over here. Why? Well, first place, you got a nice transparent quality because it's Japanese music, not Western. There's no chords in the way to block the singer. And the shamisen goes thunk at the same time the singer sings. You can't hear the word. You can't hear the word. Wish me luck and try to go back. It's never on the beat. Okay? You see, to notate that, that's what I did the first time. Because I was thinking about the Western, but here's the shamisen part. Sorry, here's the shamisen part, here's the singer. But you know, now that you begin to think about time, it might be better this way. Just move two different lines with no line going between at all. Because when you say sa, do, no, you know, it's easy when it's on the beat. Realize that you are not on the same beat as the shamisen. That's an equally logical but different system. Okay? So that's kind of the first enlightenment I had in this field. But let me go a little bit step. Let me go to the very beginning of this. A few other things. It's a matter of time. I think the lecture was entitled Time and Space, wasn't it? Oh, by the way, I forgot to think about time. For 34 years, I gave 50-minute lectures. This is the first time in my life I had to do it in 40. Okay, in case you're worried about after your lunch. Okay, because lectures must seem like music. Lectures must seem to move forward in time towards an ending. Right? So I'm working on that. So let me go to one other section in the same piece, the very opening. And now here it's the very beginning. He just names the man. Just so many names. He says his name. That's all. Goro Togimune. But I want you to hear the first notes, and I want you to hear the idea of ma, space, ikibyoshi. Breathe. Then the singer comes in. Try again. Breathe. Okay? Of course we have our legandos and retards in Western music, but this idea of having things move in a different space, different time, that's very Japanese. It's a concept of time and of space. But now I want to go to a very different thing. Hopefully, no drama. That's a no stage. And now there's the word ma, in case you didn't, the word I use. It's about space in Japanese music. And I want to go to, there's ma. There's a percussion group. This is an excerpt from a piece called Shakyo. It's the stone bridge. And in it, the last major thing is a dance of a lion who comes across the bridge. Okay? And while the actor is changing costume, the percussion group, those instruments, play ranjo. Okay? Now, this is actually maybe a 15th century production. It's still played today. This is also played in the Naguta form of this piece. And it's very interesting. In all those years I did it, I only played that piece once. And you'll understand why when I play it for you now. Keep remembering that you're listening to a piece which is not written in the 20th century, but in the 15th century, with a very different concept of time and of texture. You ready? Oh, don't want that. I want this. Wrong button. What happened? Wait, the wrong button. It's like rubber bands. See, okay. '15th century music. Are you tapping your foot? Are you following the chord progression? No! You're stuck in this thing expanding. And there's no improvisation. There's also no notation. All right, now, it's tremendous sound. You'd never guess that's 15th century music. It sounds like some modern group, right? But it isn't. And again, you learn it without any notation at all. You have to simply know how to breathe. And I was breathing wrong. I kept missing that one beat, you see. Now, the one real moment, that's why we never played this piece except once, is the moment now. All that sound happens, and then suddenly the Otsumi the taiko play the beat. Otsumi, now taiko. Now the taiko this time. Ma. Beautiful ma. All right? Listen again. Tick, tick. It's all you turn off. All you play is ten, ten, and ton. Piece of cake, right? But you don't go ten, ten, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, bang, you know. You have to be, it's a wonderful experience to do it, except when you miss. Think of that. We talk about transparency. You're not waiting for the chords to go by. You're waiting to get that space. You're waiting for that space, that time. It's a breath. It's a breath. Here it again. Oh, wait, excuse me, I'll back up a little bit. Okay, now, taiko. Taiko in. Now, taiko, third time. More space. That's fantastic. That's the hardest piece to play. Now it gets back to this modern style. It's like rubber band walking. I lose life. No improvisation. 4 minutes thinking together. I'm going to pick up now. Fantastic. Did you ever play that with us? I don't think so. We have some alumni from the Japanese music group here today. But it's a fantastic piece. Not full of busyness, but full of space. And I think the greatest joy for someone to play the kotsutsume and play that one beat. You are in space. And when the whole group plays together, they try to get that rubber band effect, constantly just stretching time. It sounds a little like Einstein's theory on relativity. You know, the speed that things are coming through space. It's all different. Very different. Let me go back to Nagata for a moment. And here's this is not, look, you say, oh, is all Japanese music out there in space? Oh, no. No, you can tap your foot, okay? So let's go back to Goro for a minute. Oh no, I forgot, I got no drum in here, I forgot that. They're playing the pattern Mitsuji, you all know that. How can you tap your foot? All right. That was just a little extra, but you see, again, you hear this kakegoi, the sound. The sound is very important because the space, the one that I played to is the ultimate one when there's no sound at all. That when I just play for you. But quite often this, you know? And the whole space being filled with just a non-sound. By the way, you see, is that language? No. It's simply kakegoi, hanging voice. And you do it. See, you say, これは日本語けれど, but you do this, you do a voice. When you write this, if you wrote this character out, this Mitsuji, and you wrote the sound, it would be with a ya, not a yo. You go, yo, see, right? I know in our performance group, I had one girl who was from Texas. She used to go, yow. but see, the thing, it isn't yo. It isn't ya. It's a non-human sound. Yo, bang, whoo, yo, ho. You're constantly going this way in your throat. Yo. To get this non-human sound per pattern, okay? And that's very essential for the spacing. And while the singers are singing text, as they specifically know, they have to play that pattern behind that text. But it doesn't, like the first example I gave in shamisen, it doesn't match up exactly. The text is here, and the beat of the drum is not, somewhere else. Let me go back now to Nagata, where they have a nice steady beat. I hope. Oh, sorry, yo. No mata. That's exactly the same pattern on the drum. Oh, sorry, yo. Ware mo pata. You know. no problem. No problem at all. There's lots of shamisen music where the drums and the instrument together. Look, this is dance music anyhow. Oh-wee. It's actually together, right? Now, chirikara. Chirikara tsu pon, chirikara tsu pon, tsu pon, tsu tatsu tatsu pon. All right, piece of cake. So there's lots of music. Of course, you can't tap your foot because you're on the floor with no feet. But if you're in the audience, you can tap your foot. Yeah, okay. But the musicians don't. They're sitting Japanese style, right? Which we remember painfully.
So you can't feel your legs anyway.
Yeah. It's an experience. But so there is plenty of steady rhythm. But I just want to deal with non-steady rhythm. But I take it back. I got one more step to go. I even got time. Yeah. All right. All right. This is a different piece entirely. It's called Kanda Matsuri, and they're talking about festival. And it's very lively, interesting music. Oh, I know I should do. Got to learn to play here. There we go. Okay. Here's the percussion part. There's the shamisen part, and here's the percussion part. Okay. All right. Got to remember. Da 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 dee da dee da da. Okay, that sounds pretty simple. It's so simple. Let's just try it once. The drum part is down here. It's very easy. It's teri tsuku 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 teri tsuku tsuku. Try it. Teri tsuku 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 teri tsuku tsuku. Repeat it. Teri tsuku 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 teri tsuku tsuku. Teri tsuku tsuku ten ten. Teri tsuku tsuku zup ten ten. Okay. From the top. Teri tsuku 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 teri tsuku tsuku. Teri tsuku 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 teri tsuku tsuku. Teri tsuku tsuku ten ten. Simple part. Now the shamisen part we don't sing, but we can do the rhythm. It goes da 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 dee da dee da 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 da, right? Does exactly the same rhythm of the tune. The tune goes the same rhythm as what you did on the drum, correct? Okay, try the tune. Da 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 da, right? Okay, now. Okay. Got to try to divide it. Okay, you guys are going to do the tune. You're going to do the drum. Now let's do remind us. Ta da 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 dee da 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 da. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da da da. Da 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 dee da 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 da. Da 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 dee da 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 da. Da 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 da. Right. Okay. Sorry, I wasn't reading the part right. Okay, ready? Shamisen part. Da 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 dee da 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 da. Da 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 da. Okay. Now drummers. Teri tsuku 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 teri tsuku tsuku. Teri tsuku 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 teri tsuku tsuku. Teri tsuku tsuku ten ten. All right. All together now. Teri tsuku tsuku. Oh, I can't do both. I'll let you guys try on your own. Now we got a drummer here. Okay. Da 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 da, right? But the trouble is that that's not how you do it. Look at the music. What do you see? The drums come in 2 beats ahead. Look right here. Are you getting the message? So this is a real test. You guys got to wait. No, you have to start early. We have to start late, right? So they go taritsuku, and then we start. Taritsuku, da 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 dee da 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 da. No, keep going. I can't hear you. Whoa, stop. Hey, bang it, damn yo, yo. Hondo. What did you know? Machiane. Japanese lessons, okay. Japanese lesson, you know, in percussion lessons, you have a fan that you beat out the rhythm, the kishiban. It's a fan with leather on it. And bang up, you know, if you miss. Hondo dying. So be careful. I didn't bring mine with me, so you're all okay. But now see now where I was going to do them and then you. Okay. So they have to start first, right? Oh yeah, so you have to start first. Yeah, ready? Da 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 da. That is equals to 10. Yeah. You see, you come out. It's like in my first teaching job in 1960, I said like a thing called a slide rule. Now nobody's seen a slide rule for 50 years, so I'd have to say like but we have been in Japan, like a shoji, a sliding door. They're each equally the same length, but one's moved over. And when you do that, what do you get? You get tension. When you change chords, what do you get? You get tension. You're waiting for the relief, right? We are pulled tremendously by chords. In Japan, you're being pulled tremendously by rhythm. Very different. Let's try again.
Round.
Pardon?
What we call a round in music? Row, row, row your boat?
No, not really, because that's a canon. Okay, you're right, but that's not the same because only in that one sense. You have two different things going on eventually, but it's not quite the same because it's not the same thing.
How about syncopation? Is it like syncopation?
Yes, in the sense of, but it's usually syncopation is against one other part. But here we have, but see, the tension is the fact that they're both doing the same thing.
But at different.
Pardon?
But
No, normally, okay, syncopation. Okay, frame of reference in syncopation is the beat, right? Da 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 la 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 da 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 do 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 do, right? That's one line against basic rhythm. But here you have two lines, just moving. And this is a characteristic of a lot of Japanese music, because like a lecture, it has to go through time to an ending. Okay. I'm doing pretty well, and but it's just very different. And let's see if you can hear it, because you wouldn't even notice it unless you had me telling you it was there. But this does something different. Oh yeah, the first example I played of the drums, and I said yo ichi chi hardo pom pom yo when I played before this. That was very obvious. You and the shamisen are Mickey Mouse. You're doing the same thing together. But here, you're not. And why do we have that kind of rhythm here? That's not the kind of rhythm I did earlier in the lecture. No, that's festival music. That's Matsuri Bayashi. Because this is a piece by Kanda Matsuri. That's the beauty of working with any kind of music. If you have some idea what it's about, it's going to work. Let's try again. Look out, here we go. Hit it. It's hot. All right. It's very common. And of course, in the traditional, we have a guest here from Kalamazoo who's world's expert on festival music, but she's playing the modern style. And you were in the Japanese music of Michigan, and that was ancient style, Edo period. And again, the same thing happens there. I don't have that example here on tape. I should have. But things, you get a place where you think it's going to be all the same beat, and it isn't. Like, okay, you think it's 4/4 time. 10, 10, 10, 10, taka 10, skutan 10, skutan 10, hot 10. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What happened? Okay. All of a sudden, extra 2 beats is thrown in, and suddenly it's not. See if you try going 10, 10, 10, 10, taka 10, skutan 10, skutan 10, hot 10, so 10, 10, 10. As long as you don't listen to the other parts, you can do it. You remember that? It's absolutely true. Because, and also, there's so many things, just hundreds of them. Fortunately, the lecture doesn't have time for all 100, but it does work. Let me do that again. Let's see. 10, 10, 10, 10, take a 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, hot 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, take a 10, take a 10, 10. 10, take a 10, take a 10, 10, 10, take a 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Wow. And they ain't got no chords. No? You're not being all mixed up by, Oh, I forgot something. Oh, I missed it. Try again. Yeah, we got plenty of tension, but it's going this way. This tension is going this way. Very different. Very different. Which all goes to prove what's it all prove? It all proves that music is not an international language. It consists of a whole series of equally logical but different systems. They're all good. You just have to listen with a different ear. Equally logical but different. I hope this was an equally logical but different lecture. I did it on time.